And so what he's saying, like, you're right. Don't slander your brand. He could have worded that way better.
Yeah.
But slander your brand.
But like, see, I have an issue with that though, because like even everything you just said, like even if that's the case, right? Because you said one thing, right? The first thing you said is about how we all have different platforms, right? Yeah. Why do we have different platforms?
Keep our options open.
Just
in case for
because we know Nintendo guarantees amazing graphics.
Well, it's also because the exclusives, like we can't play certain games on different consoles.
Yeah. Exactly. That's pretty much. I'm going to say that's 85% of the reason why we have a different platform.
Right.
Now, even to your point, like I'm pretty sure Nintendo outsells Sony, right?
Currently, right now.
But that still doesn't stop Sony from saying, hey, we're still going to give you great quality games.
Which they have been lately.
There's no reason for Phil to be saying, oh, great games don't drive sales. It's not about like, I understand from a company's perspective, you're supposed to make money. I get that. Mm-hmm. But you don't have Sony over here bitching and nitpicking because Nintendo outsells them. Like, I don't think that part really matters. The problem is that you're not making games. You're just not making enough quality games.
Yeah. All right, man. Another episode. Yo, listen. How's everybody doing?
What up?
Yeah. You know, just go ahead and say like how hopefully everybody's having a great day today.
The weather's great.
Sunny
weather's great out there. Today.
Weather's great is out there. I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. You know, let's definitely talk about this Resident Evil being, what is it, like space?
Space.
No, not space, but like
space.
I forgot his name already.
Yeah, I think it's the Resident Evil 1 mansion on like the new.
It's like the Spencer Mason, yeah.
The Spencer mansion.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Because I mean, I've been seeing some videos online with kind of just seeing like how would it, you know, pretty much Resident Evil would be like on Real Engine 5.
Yeah,
around there.
What is 4 on?
What is 4 is on there?
4 is on what? It's RE engine.
Yeah, it's the RE.
Yeah, is it already on there? Like Right,
well, nah, this isn't on there, but like, who knows? Maybe Capcom, you know, they might do their thing on the.
So, who made this?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
they might as well make a remake.
No. It's fine the way it is.
But is that in?
I mean, it looks
that
like,
in game.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question.
Just like a.
It looks like Resident Evil 4 already, like the remake. I mean, it kind of seems like the same graphics already.
Because it looks like just a cinematic.
Yeah, I think it's a cinematic.
You can never really go off of cinematics though.
No,
because it could be very different.
Yeah.
Engine 5.
I mean, it looks good though so far.
It does look good.
Even though I don't want a remake of this one, because we already have a remake of this one, I still like to see how it will like behave, how it will look and feel in like similar to our Resident Evil 4 remake.
You want a remake of the remake? Yeah. I want a remake of the remake.
I don't.
I want a reboot of the remake.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Biohazard.
Wait, you mean the first remake? Like the first game? Yeah, I agree with that.
What? We don't need no more?
What do you mean? I think it's time, dude. The remake, no?
How you gonna remake a remake?
I thought this was the first one.
No, they just reboot the first one, but put it like with the rest of how they are.
And what Naughty Dog did it.
Is it like, what is this like? Is this the mansion from Resident Evil Village? Oh, no, I'm sorry, 7? No, I'm sorry. What am I thinking?
This is the first one.
This is from the very first.
Oh, so it's it's the Mason, the mansion, the mansion.
Spencer Mansion. Spencer Mansion.
Though I will say, due to how claustrophobic the mansion is in the remake, I think it will lend itself well to actually being a remake in the more modern Resident Evil way.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this would definitely be like the scariest one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you played the original remake or whatever, you will know that this will probably be the scariest one, specifically because of what's in there, actually.
Right. I definitely want to. Yeah, this definitely feels like very mysterious, and can we get a first person view? Like that should be crazy.
Like a 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't think I want that anymore.
no.
I want Resident Evil to keep doing the first persons
Really?
because it's
scarier.
more scary.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 is still pretty scary. Remake 2 is scary.
Nah.
No.
I mean, because you're
It wasn't
constantly
scary. It was more.
you're constantly running from Nemesis majority of the time, and I think the scariest thing is just Nemesis.
Yeah, but that was 3 though. 3.
I'm sorry, not Mr. X.
It was
Mr. X.
Yeah.
That you're constantly running away from Mr. X majority of the time, and I guess that's like the most terrifying thing. And then what was the hunters in there too?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were indestructible.
So I'm gonna like when I first started
like tanks.
when I
Like
first started playing Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that Mr. X was in there. So then I went to go towards the helicopter that's in between the thing, and he just lifted the whole thing up. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
is it like majority of the mansion already? Like it seems like this is kind of like
it looks like they finished the whole
I
mansion.
just replayed the original, not the original, but the remake recently, like last week, and this is pretty much all the rooms. That's the room where the 2 zombies come out the closet. That's where the hunter busts open through the door and try to kill you and everything.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's the first one.
Yeah,
Everybody
who hasn't played?
Yeah.
2001?
Don hasn't played.
Oh my bad, Don. We haven't played this one yet.
I haven't played any of them besides the 4.
Well, I won't spoil that for you, but that's a major puzzle.
So you did play 4.
Yeah, I played. Yeah, when
Okay.
we talked about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it
I
looks
want to see how the laboratory looks in Unreal Engine.
all right.
Yeah.
So this is just showing all the settings of the
Library.
game.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was kind of getting at.
It's
That
hard not to spoil it.
that-
I know all this.
this seems like majority of the game in the first one, right?
No, it is. It's the majority of the game. Like
Somebody just kind of took some actual footage of like just
Yeah, all they got to do is just take this and just add enemies and the player.
Yeah.
Just add Chris or Jill, either one.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's only showing the mansion. It didn't show the garden house or the laboratory yet. So I think it's only the mansion.
The mansion looks fucking great though.
Yeah, it does.
I fucking hated this puzzle.
Oh my god, the puzzles in these fucking games are just like unbelievable. I had the YouTube how to actually do the fucking puzzle in 4 with the, like I said before on the one of the episodes
Which
with
one?
the shield.
Oh yeah,
like, I couldn't figure that out, man.
Wait, which one was that?
The kind of like knight, the shield, and the sword or something like that. Like it's in the book, it's in the library or something like that.
Is it the one with the clock?
No, that's the other one.
Yeah, no.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it's the one with the. You didn't see that one?
And it's so confusing because they said shield with a knight sword, knight with a shield helmet. It's just
I think I remember.
It just
Confusing as
It's
shit.
confusing you.
Is it like blue and red?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hold up. Yeah, that one. It's the most notorious one.
So no, this one.
I thought that was one was pretty
So
easy.
yeah, this one right here, I just couldn't figure it out.
I thought that was pretty easy.
That one, I couldn't figure it out. Like I was like, is it like the colorations that you got to match it up? It's
So
like
what was it?
you had to like do it in like a different like. So I'm guessing like I think it's these two that are permanently. So you had to actually kind of match like something that's completely the opposite of those things. Like, all right, so if you see the knight, you want to put like the armor or the shield or the sword.
Would the armor go over here across it?
I think
The armor will go
And
there.
then the sword
would go down.
The shield will block the sword.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what I mean. But I mean, like, if
I
you
probably
don't,
would have got it.
I just
and how
wasn't-
they fuck you up more is that the shapes are different outside.
yeah, no, it's the lining. The lining. So the line. So if you pay attention to the lighting, the lining of the actual. Oh, I just clicked into it. Give me a second. So the lining around it,
Yes.
they change like the puzzles around the act. I mean the like the kind of circles and you see the diamonds right there. Like you got to really pay
The
close
hexagon.
attention. Yeah, you got to like pay close
Very
attention to
much
those
close
things.
attention.
Yeah, but this shit looks dope though, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that room.
We definitely got to get some more graphics like this. It's not even about the like it looking on like
Well,
Unreal
Resident
Engine
Evil
5.
4 looks
close to
very close to that.
close to this.
And that's on Unreal Engine 5 already, though, right?
It's on RE.
RE Engine, the RE Engine.
RE Engine and Unreal Engine 5 are pretty close.
Yeah.
With the first Resident Evil, not this one, but the original first Resident Evil, that was only remade on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first was only made on the GameCube.
So they should do this except for the first one.
That's what we were saying. He
Yeah.
doesn't agree with it.
No.
I say we just redo the entire first thing,
You're
whether
crazy.
it's
And then get it
not change the story or anything. Keep
I know.
everything the same, but just make it in the Unreal or the RE.
Yeah.
But
Like everything else.
I just
keep
say-
it lined up.
And then after them making the first one, it's just like if we could get a trilogy or something like that out of those 3 fucking games.
nah.
Why not, man? Like that's such
I
a
want to keep it fixed camera angles and everything.
Because then
no,
you
it is so much harder that way. Like
Yes.
Silent Hill 2
But
is
then-
just like
you'll have all your Resident Evil games all updated, and you can go back and play them.
That's
like,
just for new
nicely,
people. Like
you know what I
that.
mean?
That's for newbies.
that's exactly why you should do it.
No.
Aaron just wants to be an old style leader.
Yeah.
So, he just doesn't want his precious Resident Evil.
Like I would want the Metal
So I
Gear
said-
series to be remade.
Okay, but
Okay,
remember,
no.
it's not going anywhere. They're just making a different one. You can go back and play the old one all you want.
You say I want my pixels to stay.
I don't want them to be copied.
No casuals allowed.
Yeah, no casuals allowed.
No casual is allowed.
Oh man.
But honestly, I mean, it looks fucking great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Like honestly,
it look good.
I wouldn't have no complaints over buying it for $70, right, Aaron?
I don't know about that.
I'm sorry, 60.
I don't know about that.
What is it? $60, obviously, because they did that with Resident Evil 4. It's like it wasn't the full 70. It was
Only
like
because
60.
it was on last gen.
Resident Evil 4 is 60, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like $60. So I mean,
Resident Evil 9 will be.
All right, so I don't get it. Is it?
Resident Evil 9.
Are they sticking with the 70 price range,
No,
or are
they only kept it 60 because it was on last gen consoles as well. That's
Oh.
why. So once Resident Evil 9 comes through and Chris is turned into a werewolf or whatever happens in the story, it will be 70. It will be 70.
we're getting a little out of hand, right? Like as far as
It's gonna-
like the transformation and
8
shit
wasn't
like
even
that.
about zombies anymore or anything. It's about magic now, right? I mean, I played it. I still don't get the.
I think it's about
Aren't-
vampires. and
Wait,
stuff
no,
like that,
wait.
right?
Aren't
No?
they making a new one that's about witches? No, that's
Witches.
sorry, that's completely 2 different games, guys. I'm thinking there. So the new Assassin's Creed is gonna have witches in it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, it's
I haven't
called
heard
like
about that.
a Salem or something or something.
Jesus
I
Christ.
forgot what it was called.
The new one looks good though.
What is it? Salem? You said?
Nah, it's Mirage.
No, that's the newest one. But there's another one. I forgot what it was called.
I have to take a time to appreciate that we are actually pretty much at those graphics already now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
crazy.
right there.
Oh, the code name Hex, I guess,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Yeah, that one's gonna be like witches and like magic. And stuff like
Really?
that. I think so. Yeah.
Wasn't it already magic though? Low key.
It was like it was the gods, like all the gods, like Greek gods. And,
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
I'm so tired of Assassin's Creed.
That's
Who
what I
are
said.
you telling?
That's why when Ramir told
Y'all
me, he's like,
tripping.
you excited for Mirage? I said,
Nah,
not
y'all
really.
tripping, bro.
The crazy thing that you say that, nah, they actually
That's all they show because it's very, very
early in
early.
development.
Yeah,
Funny you say that. 'Cause they
Nah,
actually
this looks good.
but like it looks.
took time in a way.
This looks
took away
good.
from it. recently.
Nah.
I feel like this one might do pretty well because it's like very different from everything.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed is on its way to get back to normal.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
I
that.
hope so.
I'm gonna buy all of them. It doesn't matter.
Of course.
I'm a huge fan.
course.
I've been a huge fan since like
you
what,
like
the first
you like Syndicate?
Syndicate. It was okay. It wasn't.
Trash.
Wait, which one's the, is that the London?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like I bought it.
With
it
the
wasn't
top hat.
It's
I mean, listen, all sequels have
Trash.
their hits and miss. We were talking about Sonic. How many misses did Sonic have?
Just damn near 80% of his games.
Oh yeah, that was a bunch.
You know?
That's a bunch.
Resident Evil has its misses
So,
too.
all right. So you're telling me if they came out with a thing like this, where Unreal Engine 5 or RE Engine, you wouldn't get it?
I mean, I would get it. Don't get me wrong. I would get it, but I will always hold the original as superior. I still hold Resident Evil 2 original as superior to the remake
Mm.
because they screwed up on so much in the original, in the
Yeah.
remake. in the
Nobody cares.
remake. They don't, though. The
Nobody
weapon system is
cares.
gone. You're basically playing through the same story mode twice. They didn't even like the weapons. Some of them are gone. Where's my automatic at? I mean, I had an Uzi in the original.
Nah.
nah, but this game looks great though. Overall,
It does.
you know, I really want. I kind of want to see like all Resident Evil games kind of be made on our Unreal Engine 5 at this point.
Of course you do.
Yeah, it needs to, man. And I don't know if you guys been hearing about this shit, but like with fucking Mortal Kombat 12, like. You know, I don't know. Like, there's been teasers online and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
Twitter
all they
page.
showed was like a rock.
Show me those teasers.
Nah, there was. I seen something brief about it. It was like, I
think he wasn't he. Wasn't it like a stream that he was doing or something?
It was a musical playlist or something, but the music has something to do with the characters that were potentially leaked.
Okay, all right.
And some coding ass motherfucker just ended up figuring it out.
I think it was an article by Game Rant.
Polygon.
Yeah, you got a Polygon and then Scream Rant.
Scream Rant.
Is that the one? I guess.
Game Rant's right there. Game Rant down. Or not.
Oh, this one. Oh, Game Rant. I got you. Wait, no, but it says who skipped Mortal Kombat 11.
MK.
I guess you could pick that one.
I clicked this video earlier, so I don't know if this actually just kind of explains this. No, I don't want to find it. Shut up.
YouTube.
Oh, I know this guy.
At it again with another MK12 video. Now, most of you guys may or may not have known this, but over the weekend, the man, the myth, the legend, co-creator Ed Boon over at Another Studios took to Twitter and held a Twitter space where he was streaming some subliminal teases for, you guessed it, MK12 via...
It's about time. I mean, man, we gotta hurry up and get this fucking game out already at this point.
This thing going to be destroyed.
Okay, so yeah, pause it real quick. So yeah, so like you have Prince, Purple Rain, Pink Floyd Mother. I think that whole Pink Floyd Mother thing is like Zendel.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it like relating to like the colors of the characters or
the
like
colors and then like just
so that's Stryker. That's Stryker. The police.
Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice is supposed to be Baraicho.
Baraicho?
Yeah, he's an alcoholic.
Oh shit! That's cool though. I like that. That's different.
Oh, so this is like code for like the characters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Only you hardcore motherfuckers could figure that out.
That's
I'd be like, oh, look, music.
That's definitely Rain. That's Rain. That may be Zendel, but Queen's also right there too. So
I was going to say, what about Queen? What about the Beatles? Like,
yeah,
Devora probably.
Yeah, Devora is that
because since
thing.
apparently as gross as she is, they love her.
Yeah. The what is it? The Stylers, the Silvers,
Boogie Fever.
Oh, the Slivers. Boogie. I don't know.
The Silvers.
The Silvers.
And the Beatles. I don't know about the
well, the Beatles is on here twice.
It is.
So
8 but 9 different songs that
another brick in the wall.
Characters for the Kombat 12 roster.
Probably more or less going based off the songs than the band.
Yeah, but we're looking at the same people from the last ones. What about new people?
Yeah.
But now,
I want to see some.
I'm okay with that though. I mean, at least
then you rather just play 11 with the same character?
no, but at least like we're getting all of this is confirmed. I'm just glad that we're getting a 12 at this point.
What do we need a 12?
Yeah,
I argue on it. Street Fighter and Tekken are already eating Mortal Kombat.
I just need injustice. That's all I
He says he in his lunch.
He said, "I just need it. We just need injustice
Yeah,
at this point."
Not injustice. Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of excited about these characters. I know they're the same fucking characters that we keep constantly seeing on every single other game, but I don't know.
I need Reptile back because Reptile was amazing.
Was Reptile out of the last one?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, wasn't he in 11 already?
He wasn't in 11.
I don't think he was in 10 either. I don't think he's been there since 9.
He was in 10. He was in 10.
They took him out of 10?
No, he was in 10. He was in 10.
No, they took him out at 11.
11 took him out.
Why did they take him out of 11?
They took a bunch. They took Kung Jin out of 11. They took
because
Takeda out of 11.
Why do these games?
He was crazy in 10.
Always have. Why do these games always have to take characters out to put new ones in? Why can't they just?
I know.
Maybe it's a memory issue.
Well,
Nintendo did it with Smash Brothers. They kept everybody in there.
Injustice got it right though. Like what they did was for certain characters they added the skin, but it was still the same character. So for example, like Black Lightning, I forgot who
he
his
had
original.
He had Raiden.
Right. So it was like
moveset. Yes.
Right.
So did they originally take out the characters to make space for them extra characters?
For example, like Green Lantern, right? Like I think the Hal Jordan was the base version, but if you clicked on him as a DLC, you would be able to play as John Stewart.
Okay.
But the movesets would be different. It wouldn't be the exact same thing. And it would display his name. So it wasn't like a glitch or anything. It would literally say John Stewart. So like they did that with which one was in there? Power Girl or Supergirl?
Supergirl.
They did it with Power Girl. They brought her in there as a like additional skin for her. So like even if because literally all they gotta do is just slap green on a classic Scorpion skin and that's Reptile.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No, but I mean, because that's what they did in the classic one, right?
Like Reptile's design is now vastly different compared.
Oh, because of his skin and the acid.
Yeah, exactly. He's more closer to Sub-Zero, if anything. But
so again, we have next gen, but do we have next gen? Because they keep having the like, what space do you need to clear? They should be able to hold all the characters in there.
Well, you know those type of like practices where you were able to add all. You only got that in like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, and the older games. Like remember the Budokai series used to have like 50 characters. You don't really get that.
Yeah, but wouldn't that switch it up for Mortal Kombat? Because
it would, but I don't know, something about like traditional 2D fighters where they just don't add a bunch.
Well, you
characters.
gotta make sure the movesets are varied first.
Yeah.
So you don't want with Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 2, 3. A lot of them characters do play the same, just about. Same with Smash Brothers. I mean, Smash Ultimate. Already know I'm a Smash hater, but Smash Ultimate, a good like half of its main cast, half of the cast plays the same. They just do. They do. Lucina plays the same as Marth. Let's be honest. You don't need them in the game.
Yeah, that I agree with.
Yeah. But like. So you don't want old characters in the game, or
no? I want all the characters.
You want the whole?
Yeah, I want the whole.
Oh,
like,
no, what about DLC? They can't say you got something active. So
we need a Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Yeah. That is a great example. I really love that game.
Street Fighter 4 had like pretty much everybody in Street Fighter.
Here we go, Street Fighter.
Yeah, but that took like how many years?
Oh, like 5 years. Yeah, that took a minute.
Has Mortal Kombat ever had like a crossover, like Injustice versus Mortal Kombat?
They had Mortal Kombat
versus DC. Did you ever play that crossover?
No,
it was pretty good.
I've seen that.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
it was horrible. Did you see the fatalities?
The fatalities were trash, but it was still a solid game
for its time.
Superman was funny in there.
Yeah, he was big as shit. Like, he was. The combat was a little wonky. It was. Obviously, the fatalities wasn't up to par. There was still blood in it, but not too much.
It didn't splatter.
No, because DC was in it. You know, DC doesn't really show a lot too much like explicit shit like that.
Joker's like the most Mortal Kombat character, like as far as like violence. So I don't see why they.
Him and Doomsday.
Yeah, him and Doomsday, and technically Deathstroke too.
Bane will be up there.
It was fun. I mean, we could see another. Hopefully, we can get another fucking crossover at some point.
I mean, they're already doing it. That's technically what Injustice was, low key. They brought Sub-Zero and Raiden in there.
Nah, but it wasn't on the same scale as Mortal Kombat.
It wasn't, but DC. I don't know. I don't.
You can't call that one a crossover because it's made by the team who originally made their games. Like, it's not really a crossover for throwing Scorpion, the only Mortal Kombat character, in there.
Maybe not.
So I'm guessing everybody's not really too excited for these new characters. I mean, well, this Mortal Kombat 12.
Really excited for Kombat 12.
You know, you're going to have the series staple. You know, Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
I don't play any. I don't care about Boraicho and Zendel.
I don't play any of those characters.
I do care about Reptile and Ernst.
I mean, they're gonna add.
Zendel does need to be because she was DLC last.
Yeah, she needs to be primary.
Boraicho was in the base game in 10.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't. He was DLC.
He was DLC.
Okay, so then take Frost out. I don't even know why she was a thing.
Because she's important for the story. That's
right now I'm not even caring.
Where's Scarlet at?
I know. She was in 11.
11.
Scarlet was fire in 9.
Yeah, she was a glitch.
Yeah, she was a glitch.
Was she in 10?
No, she was eventually DLC.
They made first it was a glitch, then a DLC.
She was DLC in 9, and then they skipped 10, and then they put her in 11.
Yeah, that is a dumb thing. Like you skip some like important game. That's like skipping Trunks in Dragon Ball Z. Skip them one game and then just bring them back the next. Like that's weird.
At this point, you might as well have all the characters from all the fucking games.
That's what I said.
You know?
Yeah, but the WWE not gonna have that. They want to sell you Noob Saibot for $5.
I'm not doing that.
You're not doing it. Noob Saibot's like
$20 now.
No. Noob Saibot's great, but I'm saying
not better than Smoke though.
Nah, I agree with that. Smoke was fire. Did you ever play as Smoke?
I used to do the craziest combos with Smoke in 9. What? People hated me.
I don't think Smoke's been back, has he?
He has. She was Triborg technically in 10.
No, but that's not the same.
That's the same moveset and everything.
Nah, his joint where he used to put the smoke bomb in 9, he used to come from it.
He was really fire, man.
I'll miss that.
I'll
come at the Mortal Kombat if they had Smoke and Cyrax in it. I'll come at that.
Sector was good.
I hated Sector, man. Cheesy ass teleport.
But all right, well, that's cool overall. But I mean, I and speaking of, I don't know. I mean, you guys always we always kind of be talking about fucking like microtransactions being brought into games, but is now I'm hearing it's going to be on like Tears of Kingdom. Yeah.
Hey,
Yo, is that true?
Whoa.
So I seen this thing, right? It was a video of gameplay of it, and there was like a little gacha gumball machine to where it was like,
and you have to put real money in.
Yeah,
real money,
in order to get a randomized item. Like,
yeah,
like a pachinko game.
Then Lou teases how the gacha mechanic works in the.
No, what are you doing?
Don't panic. Okay, there you go. Don't panic. There's no real world money. Okay, good.
Okay. Talk about that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the gacha thing.
Oh.
So you need money in the game, like in the
maybe.
Nah,
just use your rupees.
But would that be an issue though? Like for this game, like what if it was skipped?
I mean, have Zelda ever had like any microtransactions?
No.
I'm not sure. I've never played that game.
So we don't want.
They did have DLC. They had DLC.
No.
What if it was a weapon?
No.
Fuck no.
A crazy cool.
You should
weapon.
never have to pay real money to play Zelda.
Yeah,
Never.
But with this game, Nintendo knows they get away with some bullshit, so they might just do it.
So you want $70 plus more money on
I'm
top
about to
of that?
say, isn't it $70 already?
I mean, you do know there will be an expansion to this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Technically $120 at the end of the day.
So they want the $70 for the game. They want another $30 for DLC and another $30 for a DLC 2, and then they want money for your gacha shit.
Listen, they want us to buy the booster pack in Mario to get an addition.
What does it actually do?
They can do anything now.
No, thank you.
Does it give you like power ups or something like that? Like out of the gumball machine?
What is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like it actually tells you exactly where to find it as well. Like you can kind of see it light up on the actual mini map right there.
Whoever is playing must have invested some hours for how them.
You know damn well they did.
They must have been.
How do you get the extra hearts in there, anyways?
Well, in the original Zelda games, you just get heart pieces. But now in Breath of the Wild, and I guess in every other game going forward now,
you find just full containers.
Yeah, exactly, full containers, or you give essence to the little statues, and they give you stamina.
But if this is from the devs, then they can just code it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie though, this game looks crazy though graphically.
I don't know about those sweet little things.
Yeah,
I mean, the resolution of it could be better, but like the lighting of the detail, the back world, and everything.
That's how Breath of the Wild was.
Yeah.
Let's not give it too much praise.
We'll find out what this gacha thing is on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, if you can find it, because it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like right there.
This Thursday, Thursday night. Actually, I think.
Midnight release. Yeah.
Or is Nintendo going to make us wait till 10 a.m. Friday?
Probably.
Now, with this game coming out this Friday, I mean, within Nintendo and Zelda fans, like, do you see it as a high-ranking game? Obviously,
it's going to be a 99 on Metacritic, and you will be cursed.
10 out of 10 everywhere.
10 out of 10
They're going to have the commercials with all the things saying 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, IGN.
Well,
10 out of 10.
So my
Game
question is
Informer.
like, is this going to be like Ocarina of Time?
The first Breath of the Wild technically already was.
The Breath of the Wild was already past
yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
If we define
so, all right,
games.
so up until this point, before this was announced, Breath of the Wild was held as the best Zelda game, period.
Yes.
Yeah, not to me, but yeah.
Story-wise and everything.
Apparently.
From what I've seen, yes.
That's interesting.
I like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Better than Breath of the Wild.
My opinion.
I like Twilight Princess.
It's still, this is still it's in my top, but that's my top 3. I'll do Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and then Breath of the Wild.
Does the first game get no love at all?
What?
The very first one?
It gets a lot of love. It was basically the basis for Breath of the Wild.
Wasn't it just like a Pokemon format? Like Pokemon came from Zelda, right? In terms of the format of the gameplay?
The first one was Link to the Past, right?
No, the first one was just The Legend of Zelda. But
I can't remember.
But the one that like kind of like pushed the series forward and like, okay, we're going to by this format from now on was like a split between Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
Are those playable on the Switch?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
What is it on the expansion thing?
yeah. But I already own them, so I don't got.
So where I started, I started at A Link to the Past.
Okay.
Okay. Was that on 64?
Super Nintendo.
No, Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
64 was Ocarina of Time.
I wonder how long those
64 was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
So it's definitely up there as far as the ranks. I guess like Zelda's kind of like leading the.
Well,
Nintendo.
hopefully we don't run into this one being. Remember, it's Nintendo, so hopefully we don't see Pokemon glitching whatever. You know?
Nah, I don't think that for this.
No,
one. Nintendo's banking on this.
Should I?
Weren't they kind of banking on? Wait, weren't they kind of banking on Pokemon too?
Of course.
Yeah,
And
but
it worked
they
out.
had so many different Pokemon games that released in like the past 2 years. Like this, they're really banking on. Like, come on, like and everyone knows how excited. That is a horrible shot. Like, I don't know what they had.
I can
going
see
on.
every pixel on it.
Yeah, it's
like a PS2 game.
But
That was
again,
horrible.
like the last time we talked about it, like after I seen the first, not the first, the third trailer, I changed my mind. I said, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get it.
So what do you get with this Switch bundle of like how do you get the statue of Link?
Yeah.
What that is a crazy statue.
So, all right, let me tell
Bro.
you. So this right here is from PAX.
Okay.
That's not a little statue.
What do you mean
that-
from PAX?
How
That's
big
fu-
is it?
It's in PAX. That's like human sized.
Jesus.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, it's
wow.
it was at PAX East.
Oh, wow.
They have it to take pictures with. It's literally like the size of a
But you
car.
can't
It's
get
huge.
that.
No, you can't. I don't think they have an amiibo or a statue yet for that.
Okay.
There's probably fan made ones, like people making it from like their
Yeah, you
I will
like
always.
their 3D printers or whatever. They do that. But that big one specifically
Yeah.
is at PAX.
That is amazing.
I will always.
That's why it's so detailed because it's huge.
Not like Zelda's new design. The character Zelda new design.
I like the
Yeah, I was gonna
like the arm.
say she cut her hair now.
Oh,
right?
it's
Yeah.
Zelda. I like Link's arm.
Link.
I like the new arm.
I do
is
like-
that new? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
he didn't
fire.
have that in the beginning, the first one.
That's cool. Yeah, but I mean, look, listen, it's definitely going to be up top. I mean, I'm not going to get it, but I know you guys are going to, I'm going to hear about it for the
Listen,
next couple
I'm going
weeks.
to
out.
get it. I'm going to get it. I'm going
Wait, you said you want to get it?
No, I'm not going to get it.
Oh, because you don't
Yeah.
even got a Switch.
Nope.
You
I don't intend to do it. I'm just not a handheld guy, guys.
No, I'm getting it.
No, definitely.
Especially on the OLED, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Oh, no.
that Gumball game is just a mini game and it's not microtransactions.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just a mini game.
I feel like
You know-
I feel like it could be like didn't they do something like that in Minish Cap?
What's Minish Cap?
Minish Cap is Game Boy Advance. That was my favorite
That's
Game
your
Boy
favorite
Advance. Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
one.
Game Boy Advance
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Now, and since we're talking about high ranking games, I mean, like, you think about it too, like, if, like video games a Hall of Fame too. Like, I don't know if like, I think I seen somewhere like on one of the articles that it was like 4 inductees actually being brought into the video
What's
games.
the
Hall of Fame.
overall Hall of Fame?
I took a sneak peek, and you're not going to be happy because there was no Metroid. I was happy.
I think I'm okay with
I was happy, but
Hall of Fame, the overall in general?
yeah, for the video
So-
game Hall of Fame, yeah.
And who?
So
are the stars?
I couldn't figure out, is it this one like for Polygon or which one did you look at?
Nah, you just go to Wikipedia Video Game Hall of Fame
I feel like
to look at the
Polygon
general
would
list.
be more
Yeah.
resourceful than Wikipedia.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you just look at the inductees of. I believe it started in 2015.
It goes back to 1962. Space War.
I never even heard of until I read the article. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's no Metroid.
Go back. Well,
Oh wait, well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What class was that? 2018.
1986.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
2018.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
I
class
was
of-
about to say.
oh,
There's no
okay.
Super Metroid though.
Nah, he's okay with the original.
Yeah, I'm okay with the original.
It
Alright.
just needs to be in there. All right, so
I seen
class.
But
Ocarina
this
of
is,
Time.
come on, man. This is like extremely.
Ocarina of Time is right there.
Extremely.
What year is that?
This is
No, it's
casual,
not.
fam.
No, this is valid.
This is casual. This
Hold
is
on.
casual.
Why? Because
22?
Angry Birds is in there.
Because Wii Sports is on there. What?
Wii Sports was one of the best games.
Yeah,
When
bro.
the Wii was out, I was
Bro,
banking
Wii
on
Sports was
Yo, you didn't enjoy that? That was really fun around that
Yeah,
time.
bro.
Oh man.
They have the best game. Like if you look bro, they have
You got
Parappa the
2K.
Rapper. They have Ocarina of Time.
It's just games
the
that made
first-
impact, really.
But is that not an important thing?
listen,
Like,
Metroid's on
especially because you talk about impact in Metroid.
Yeah, because Metroid did have an impact. Yeah.
Age of Empires, really?
Nah, Age of Empires is crazy. Like those strategy
Barbie.
games have a huge.
What did Barbie fashion designer
what's-
impact?
No, Barbie.
Where's that?
that probably influenced those.
Yeah, what
It was a computer-
strategy.
It was a computer game, I think.
GoldenEye. That was the shit,
GoldenEye needs to be
bro.
there. NBA 2K. That was that in '99.
So what do you have to do?
Definitely the last.
You see that, right?
What do you have to do? That's a
Yeah,
good
The Last
question.
of Us.
You see Last of Us?
Of
You
course.
see, you see
As long as not the first, that's not the second one,
Did you see-
honestly.
did you-
The second one will be up there.
Did you
too.
take a look again right here?
Hey, listen. Y'all said Metroid was horrible, right? Or just not.
I never said I never said it was horrible.
Metroid's not horrible. I just always make the claim that nobody plays it.
But they have the original Metroid.
I mean, that's fine, and that's probably one of the most popular Metroids too.
It's not the most popular. It's probably
Like, I remember having the first Nintendo and having that Metroid.
yeah, but that's not the most popular one.
No, but that is a good question though. What do you do? What do you need to do to get in this?
Yeah, that's what I'm questioning. 'Cause if you type in on Wikipedia Super Metroid, it's reigned with like it's got so many like they call it the best game of all time. Like what? I'm not even lying. So like, what do you have to do to
From the
be
people
on
under
it?
the rocks.
It's not for people under the rock. It's really not.
It's for people who wail
You
over
go on
Samus.
Wikipedia. If you go on Wikipedia and then look at what they said about it.
I'm not gonna lie though,
Go
the
there.
cover art is amazing.
Yeah, the cover art is
Oh, yeah.
fucking amazing.
Shit.
1994. Damn, dog.
And it still looks good.
I can't
Go
see
down.
anything. I don't know what you looking at.
Look at he's about to get off on Super Metro.
Go down again.
He's about to read the whole Wikipedia.
He's like, ooh, that still look good.
Oh, game ranking right here.
Yeah.
You want to look at all the reception and
Yes.
damn, that is a lot of good scores.
No, it's amazing.
That's not doing that.
Bro,
Ain't nothing
that's-
compared
bro.
to GTA 3.
That was
amazing.
in
That
that
ain't
time.
nothing
That
compared
was in that
to
Yeah,
time.
go up one more time.
Right, like we're talking about the 1980s at this
Keep
point.
going to the very top. To the very top. To the very top. Before you get up here.
They thought that was the best graphics. They thought that was the best graphics ever.
Praise for it. Like it's up there. Like what? Like,
Bro, nobody's saying it. Like, listen, bro, Metroid is a
Symphony
classic.
of Night was
like,
good.
Symphony of the Night was really
Yes,
good.
Symphony of the Night.
So
was
like, what do you
very
have to
good.
do to be on that list? Impact.
a good
This arguably
question.
has more impact than the original.
Yeah, like
And they didn't even have Symphony of the Night on that list. And Symphony of the Night was
You didn't see it?
it was on that list.
just type
I don't
in
know. I didn't
video
type
game
that.
Hall of Fame requirements.
Why is Barbie on there? That's
Barbie
Barbie made it over Super,
It's a
Super
Barbie
Metroid.
world.
Symphony of the Night.
Every 2K game is the same. I don't. wanna
Everyone
see it.
knows the game.
Criteria.
Longevity.
Everyone knows the game. Longevity. So right there, it's already fucked up. That Hall of Fame thing's already fucked up.
No, it's not.
It is.
Angry
Longevity-
Birds is
And Last of Us is definitely.
All right, so have you heard of Too Many Games? Not Too Many Games. Awesome Games Done Quick. The speed running thing.
yeah.
They're still speed running Super Metroid. Like to this day, it's the main thing of speed running.
They do that with Mario 64 too.
No, but Super Metroid is even better than Mario 64. Like like it's speed run that the culture, the community, it's up there.
I need to see what you're talking about because
They
who are
put
these people that's dedicating their lives to Super Metroid?
Not me.
they put
Aaron.
they put Angry Bird on there. And
Angry Birds deserves to be on there. Angry Birds is one of the most influential mobile games ever.
I played.
They might as well put Subway Surfers on there too.
No, I agree with that. Subway like you probably think it's a joke, but Subway Surfers is still one of the most popular.
People
mobile
still
games.
play Subway.
So it's missing
Yeah.
a ton. It's missing
I thought Temple Run was good too.
Temple Run's another one.
Like,
Yo, those games changed
Yeah,
mobile
yeah,
gaming, bro.
yeah.
Aaron's so baffled. He's
And
like,
not
what
that,
the
was
fuck?
Halo even on there?
Probably not.
nah.
Oh,
That-
Well, wait, did we got to double check?
Halo 3, I
Hold
think,
on,
was the best one.
bro, if Grand Theft Auto wasn't on here, I don't care which one. This is.
Hold on, slow down,
I'm
slow down.
not.
It's all three. What's up there?
Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Not even the best.
Wait,
Final
go to the
Fantasy.
Grand Theft Auto 3. I want to see the
Grand
review.
Theft Auto 3 is really good.
Mm,
I played that shit a lot.
Yeah.
I still like San Andreas the best Grand Theft
Super
Auto.
Metroid like got more reviews than that though.
Yeah, because it was in the 1980s. Who cares about like,
No, it's
older
even more of a reason for it to have more reviews.
Like, who cares about publishers who aren't around anymore?
Legend of Zelda,
Hold on.
Final Fantasy.
Wait, was that Legend of Zelda the original?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
Street Fighter.
Tomb Raider.
Yo, bro,
96.
Minecraft is on here. Wait, what Sonic is that?
Which one?
Go up.
Yeah, is that
Sonic the Hedgehog.
So
It's original.
it is now known.
Why his
as
body
the
look like
original-
that?
I don't know why.
That's how that's
But no.
original.
He's back.
Yeah.
It is now known that Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is
It's going
not
all the way
that good
down
of a
his ass.
game. It's not that good of a game. They have it on here. So that's
Yo.
why.
I mean, I played it on my Sega Genesis.
No, but it's not
bro.
that good of a game.
The Oregon Trail came out in 1971.
God damn.
Where's that?
That's
Go
that
up,
computer
right
game,
above
right?
The Sims. Yo, The Sims deserve to be on there.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
It's like a
No,
text
man.
thing. You text the answer or the thing
It's
you
a
want to
text
do,
game. It's a text game.
and you hit enter and it
The
does-
Sims deserves
does
to
it
be
for
there.
you.
Oh, okay.
The Sims was heavily in.
I don't-
Tomb Raider was
I don't
good.
know what they call those.
Yeah, Tomb Raider.
Yeah, coding.
But hold up,
Yeah.
go. What's that all about? I see it multiple.
Oh wait, no, Halo's there. Halo's there.
Where?
Which one?
Yep,
Combat
Halo's there.
involved. Okay.
Resident Evil's there. Portal deserves to be there.
But I
Mortal-
think-
I think God of War should have been in there.
Microsoft Solitaire got above
2018, right?
Super Metroid. You heard?
That's
Wait, what happened?
ridiculous.
Microsoft Solitaire made it before
But it
Super
seems as though-
Metroid.
It seems like they're just going up for like what's more popular to the mainstream casual audience, though.
That's not true.
That is true.
Oh,
Halo
is it-
1
it's
is
the first-
the most least popular Halo for the casual.
Bro,
I think the most popular one was 3.
Yeah.
yo, she looked big as shit in this.
Because three wasn't 3 introducing the whole Forge thing.
What?
That was the height of the multiplayer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Forge, and that's when they started being able to make your levels. And
Yeah.
shit, and that shit blew up.
Yeah.
Where's Tekken?
But you said no
Dance Dance
Metroid.
Revolution.
You said no Metroid game had impact.
Well, it was the text was so tiny we couldn't even.
Yeah. Smash Bros. They got Bejeweled. Frogger. A Guitar Hero's up there. Nokia Shake.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're doing games that like
No,
Guitar Hero.
That's
Guitar
valid.
Hero.
Guitar Hero deserves to be on there.
Guitar Hero's valid. I'm not saying that.
Uncharted 2 deserves to be up there.
They should
That-
put
that
Crash up
does
there though.
not.
Well,
No, Crash is
Nah, Crash.
Not Crash.
As much as I love Crash,
that was impactful for platformers.
It was.
Like, come
It was.
on.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That
they're
should've
making
been-
things
I
so
see Animal
violent.
Crossing.
Bro, I see
Wait, Candy Crush?
Farmville, dude.
Damn.
Candy Crush.
Nah, Candy Crush changed the market.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
changed
did.
the market.
All right, so Super
Yo,
Mario
Melee was
Melee.
good.
I still think 64 was up. Should have been up there too.
not over.
Nah,
Melee.
not
Not over
Melee,
Melee.
though.
Melee was the height of the series.
Yeah.
Still is to this day.
GoldenEye was fire.
GoldenEye was fire.
Virtual
What's in,
Fighter.
I think I like Ultimate better than Melee.
What's in class 2020?
That's crazy.
Call of Duty,
They,
Farmville.
they should also
StarCraft.
put Virtual Fighter in there since
All right,
it's
now
a-
I'm a little lost.
Fucking Farmville.
First
bro.
3D
Why is
game.
Tron up there?
The fact that they don't got Virtual Fighter, the first of the polygonal 3D fighters.
Yeah, that cover is
That's
fire
the
though.
First 3D fighter.
so
Yeah, but that
really-
joint wasn't better than Tekken though.
No,
so.
no, and back in the day, it was eating Tekken's lunch.
Nah, bro.
The cover is fire.
Yeah, but
though.
we're talking about longevity on which one overall
Damn.
is the better game.
Long
Damn, we waited till like what,
First
2020, like last year.
They
for
don't got
the
Resident
first-
Evil 4 up there. That's how this list isn't valid. Get
Nah,
this-
Resident Evil 1 is more important.
Resident Evil
Creed.
2 is more important.
Assassin's
The
Creed
first
should
one,
be on
that
there.
was the-
yeah.
the-
I feel the second one's still the best one, but
I think the
Assassin's
third
Creed
one's
should
the
be on
best
there.
one. With
The
the
third
Native,
one.
with the Native American.
Yeah.
Connor.
That one was dope,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm happy with the list on 2020.
Yeah.
They're missing so much. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're missing.
I mean, you gotta think
Not
about
even
it. It
from a
only
Nintendo standpoint.
this has only been out for like 7 years.
oh,
They out there
Yeah.
putting
Oh,
Crash.
wow.
Crash put PlayStation on the map.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't just trash though.
So,
It was
and
all-
then-
But that was like
it
their,
was-
that was like their
Final Fantasy
mascot, like for
Yeah,
a long
but, like,
time.
they still had Tomb Raider, Resident Evil. Like
I
it was a
know,
lot of
Fantasy
stuff.
VII.
That
I
helped
definitely played
PlayStation.
Tomb Raider before Crash.
Yeah.
But Crash was literally their mascot for the longest. Like they usually
Yeah.
use that
Yeah.
as advertisement to sell the
Yo,
PlayStations.
my
and-
favorite thing to do in Tomb Raider was lock the butler inside the freezer. And then he would still come out and you're like, why the fuck are you still following me?
That's crazy.
He would follow
Wait,
me
which
up the whole
Final
mansion.
Fantasy is that?
7.
Yeah, that was the best
Okay.
one. Yeah.
But that one's
Damn,
like,
look at
that's
that.
not even like the best one though.
It
That's
is the
craziest
best
That story
No,
still big as hell.
It's
the best
just it's people's first Final Fantasy, which is why they like it so much.
It
It
is
is
the best one.
not the best one.
It was
So what's the best one?
The best one, like 10, 6. Those are better than 7 in every way.
Yeah.
Oh, those are 2-bit, 2D?
No,
no, 10 was PS2.
No, 6 is 16-bit.
Okay.
But 6 did a lot of things 7 already did, really.
No,
Like-
7 was the best.
See, they have Tetris on.
7 was the best one.
So it's like a lot of games should really be in here that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like instead of playing Candy Crush, like Tetris is basically Candy Crush.
It is low key though.
It is.
Nah,
How's
bro,
that
they
changing?
different. Because you can't.
Tetris.
I know they're the same con.
Tetris is basically Candy Crush.
And Aaron, I know you want to talk about this one, man. So let's talk about why. Not to. Let's talk about something different. Why? What happened with Redfall, man?
Having Redfall.
Yeah.
Having Redfall.
He's like, what
It
had
fell.
it?
It
He
fell.
said, what
It
had
fell.
He said, what had it
It
had?
literally fell. Yeah, Red fell. That's what it was. It fell.
Did you play it?
Yeah, I played it. My friend let me.
Tell me your experience.
Oh, so first of all, I'll say this. I like the design of the world. The world, I do like that. I do
Trash.
like that.
It has a world.
It does.
Trash.
I like the design of the world. However, it feels janky. It's the enemies.
He doesn't even have words
He
to
did-
describe how bad
the
it is.
vampire move is such a okay. So I get what they was going for. They wanted to be an online multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Yada yada. We know more
Which
money.
they screwed that up
But
too.
yeah, I don't know how you screwed up the main part of the game. You screwed up. Like what? But
I may have been the only one who liked it.
really? I didn't even.
It was
The
alright.
story
It
didn't
wasn't
pull me.
terrible.
The 30 frames per second, because they knew it was going to be 30 frames per second, they made the aiming not too precision based. So
I don't know. I like the little pistol you get. That
Yeah.
shit's really precise when you get them headshots.
yeah. It's precise, but you don't gotta like be all crazy.
Oh yeah.
You don't gotta be
Yeah.
like that. And the movement feels kind of like
It does feel stiff. It does.
I'm
Yeah.
playing like, and this is an insult to Quake, honestly, but I feel like I'm playing Quake, like original Quake. To an extent, how it just moves like all loose and all that stuff. Like,
Today, Quake runs 60 though.
yeah, yeah, right. Isn't that crazy?
Did
talking about
anyone,
the- you talking about the 19
hate the running animation in the game?
Yes,
I just feel like it was so stupid.
yes. I've hated that, and then not only that,
You talking about this Quake?
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like
But-
RuneScape.
but-
Today, that bitch runs 60.
It do
Yeah.
look like RuneScape.
but it has a reason to run.
Yo,
It has
I
a
haven't
reason
seen
to move
RuneScape in
like
so
that.
long.
I just don't get like why they. And then the game doesn't even look that graphically impressive. So why the hell is it at 30? I don't get that. But I think
Maybe
they
Doom.
did it at 30 to take into account the Series S version. I think that's why they.
But
did
why? If they're trying to stay away from
But the
old-
Series S can go up to 120 FPS.
Yeah, they
It
can.
I don't
They
know.
can.
But even then, like I thought they were trying to push to the next gen.
So when Mir sent me the face shot, the face shot was, like I ain't gonna lie, that my friend, I was startled when I first did it. It was like looking at shit.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? When Mass Effect, what was it? The latest one?
Oh,
The-
Mass Effect Andromeda.
yeah, that shit was horrible.
That
It
shit
kind of
was
reminds
horrible.
the way the face is looking
Yeah,
at. It
yeah.
kind of reminds
It's funny
you of
'cause
that.
It looked
Alex
like
loves that
it
game.
looked like a high end.
Oh, he loves it.
he loves the drama.
It looked like a beginning.
He's like, oh my god, it's the best.
early stage Xbox One game. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graphics weren't the greatest. I like the idea of it that they had.
I do.
Like,
I like the
Exactly.
concept of it as well. Like
Yeah.
when I seen the way that the powers you get to use and stuff like
Mhm.
that, like that's dope. The colors and stuff for that, it's like neon kind of, but the fucking game was happening. Like,
And then you gotta consider that we already have too many of them games out already as it is. They're not even being unique with it. Like we already have multiplayer games that out like that. Like come on, man, be
Yeah.
unique at least. You just literally made. It looked like that game was made just to sell people on Game Pass, low key. I swear it was. I
Mm.
swear it was. Maybe I'm wrong, but
so it is
It
on
is.
Game Pass.
It is on Game Pass. Yeah.
Shitty
So-
job.
Do you-
right there for 70.
Like, and I think, like,
I
do you
wasn't.
think that has anything to do with it? So, like, if developers know that this is going to be on Game Pass, do you think that compromises the quality of the game?
I think it was in development for PS5 first, apparently, right? Rumor.
I think
that,
so,
That,
yeah.
that was the rumor,
Mhm.
right? But like, I guess when they didn't start development over from the beginning because the PS5 series is a very comparable in power and stuff like that. But I just think I don't know. This Phil Spencer said they diverted more resources to Starfield than that.
Fuck, what
Yeah.
are you doing, guys? You make so much money. You only have like what 5 people? Then is that what you're
Right,
saying?
you got 2 games this whole year and you can't get it right.
Yeah, I know. So I don't get I don't think Game Pass impacts the quality at all. At least I hope it doesn't, because if that's true, that's fucked up. But but
We put the shitty games on Game Pass.
But I think they wanted this to be like a live service type game where they'll constantly pump missions and everything into it, stuff like that.
But they were saying, like, Arcane said that they were going to make this game single player oriented. So, like,
really?
It was going to be, because remember, there was a whole issue where it's like, you can't play this game offline. You can only play it
Like
online.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shitty.
That's shitty.
That's shitty.
It
I
looks
get
like
it,
a multiplayer
but,
game.
It is. No, it is shitty. That's very shitty.
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of pretty much speaking on everything I kind of feel about it too.
Like, it just comes off as, even when I saw the first gameplay, I'm like, what the fuck is this Call of Duty zombie shit? I've seen lights and explosions and all that stuff. It just seems insanely generic.
Yeah.
And right now, Microsoft don't need generic.
You want to put up a little bit of gameplay on that?
Yeah, put up the gameplay so we can.
I want to
Xbox.
double check and make sure my eyes are right. Just want to check.
Xbox, they need to focus in on games like Hell's Blade.
4K 60, but that says that's 60 for the video.
Yeah, for the video.
For the video, not for the.
That's
for
the
game
thumbnail.
itself.
Shut up.
And the first vampire was easy. I don't know if he's meant to.
The first vampire's introduction was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it was
What happened
horrible.
in Redfall is my fault.
What's with this
It
animation?
was your
too?
fault.
And they got a bloodsucker in the basement.
She looks better on the screen than it does in the actual game. What the fuck?
Well, this could be actually this is actually PC. That's why.
Okay. Oh, all right.
So 60 might make sense for the PC
Okay.
version.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 60 when I was playing on PC.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, the frame rate wasn't an issue on there.
Yeah,
it's just the
it was.
game.
Even at 30, the frame
It's just
wasn't-
the game, it
It's,
was-
it's a steady.
Why
30.
did it run like that? Look.
That's what I'm saying. The running
It just,
animation
like, goes
is
on to the
horrible.
side. He's just off to the side.
It's too cartoony. Like, for a setting like this, is too cartoony.
It's like Toontown.
Like, look at the blood. It's
Yeah.
like ketchup.
Yeah. And now that
And then look at the first encounter.
Right there, that
It kind of gives me
right
that
there,
left.
that like it's a like a halo around the item. That's Bioshock.
Kind of gives me this Left 4 Dead
Bioshock.
kind of feel.
Bioshock has that ring around the thing. Look at this.
I didn't know how to kill him at first, though. I didn't know how to pick up the stake. I didn't pick up the stake at first.
Then he runs away. Like, why does he go upstairs though?
He came.
He went
came
upstairs to come back downstairs to take the steps.
I do like that though. The animation.
Yeah, that part is
I do
cool.
like that.
Yeah. He got an achievement.
You sound like an Xbox.
Look at his face. Damn it. His face is fucking funny. The man who died.
Yeah, he's about to approach the part where you come.
See, I
talk to
like the
prey.
powers that you get.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, this game sucks, man.
I hate that fucking, I hate that sound though.
It's a shame because, Xbox was piping this shit up for a long time now.
The characters are underwhelming. Didn't care about any of them. The classes suck.
He's limp.
He literally just goes.
Yeah, this is terrible. Speaking of Xbox, I know, Amir, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take this last one, man. How you been feeling about how Xbox been doing?
Oh, say your piece. I'm going at you.
About Phil Spencer?
Yeah.
Going at you this time.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
I hope this audience is ready for Ramir. And Aaron.
Yeah, I was about to say because like they've been talking about this for a couple days now.
Yeah, man. Phil said some underwhelming things. Like, if you could pull up the clip, like, about how he was like slandering Xbox.
Slandering.
I forgot his name. What's his name again?
Kicking the wives
Phil
already on the
Spencer.
ground.
Just say slanders Xbox. Maybe that'll come up.
Philly Phil.
Is it Phil Spencer's interview or like? Is it this one?
Opens.
Yeah. There should be like a smaller clip of it though.
You really should.
But it is an
You may actually, by like that point,
Can't compete with Nintendo or Xbox or Sony or some shit like that. Yeah, that should be it.
Oh no.
He said, "Oh no!" Like, he said that out of his mouth.
Admits giving up.
admits Xbox is giving up.
What happened
Like,
to all that?
That's he's being a bit too serious.
Yeah, let's bring up this interview right here. I just got to find that part in
Showing up
there.
on the first page.
It should be pretty early on. Maybe somebody in the comments might have like
Yeah.
timestamped it.
Is Xbox bound down to Sony?
Yeah, essentially that's what he was saying.
Xbox is bowing down the Sony and Nintendo.
Nintendo.
kind of
What happened?
watch the community lose confidence, be disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm upset with myself.
It might be a little back.
Does he got a Steam Deck?
Making Activision Blizzard King is
No,
not
that
our
looks like
strategy,
that. There's an
but it is an
Xbox
accelerant
version
for our
of a
strategy,
handheld,
so
but it's like
we're
a
still heads down
Microsoft
and
thing.
working
It's
through
like
regulatory.
mostly for
I'm
streaming.
pleased to hear that, of
Xbox
course,
Pass,
as a big
whatever.
fan of
all
many
right.
of those gaming franchises over there. I'm looking forward to seeing this deal go through, and I'm
Go back
glad
to
to
the
hear that you
beginning.
and the team are still. It's my birthday this week, and I didn't want to have to.
Nobody cares.
acquisition. How are you feeling about this? What should be the
All right,
overall
and maybe a
mindset for
little
Xbox
further,
gamers
'cause
when
this
we
is
look
talking
at this?
about-
Continue to work with the FTC. I think there are like 14 jurisdictions all up. We're working on approval. I think we have 9.
You saw how there's
approvals
like
so
bars
far.
at the bottom for the different
but the
sections. It may be
CMA
in a different section.
Decision was disappointing.
Phil's learns
Been talking to
lessons.
that
It might be that
group.
one.
Paris was just talking about what have you learned. And I want to go back to that in the case of Redfall, even just as a case study for things like this when they're happening.
As we
Because
speak
Redfall
on it.
wasn't even the only game to stumble out of the gate this week. Look at the PC version of Jedi Survivor. What a mess. Unacceptable.
beautiful
that that game
microphone. Look at
shipped
that.
in the state
Yeah.
that it was. And they must have known. It was, oh, geez, the game has bugs. No, you knew, and you shipped it anyway. So EA Respawn, for even on a massive title like that, it's going to be a Game of the Year contender. We all know that. But like the PC version was unacceptable. My understanding is the PlayStation version's a bit
Oh,
of a
he's
mess
let
as
him
well.
have it.
Bit of a
So
mess.
these-
Look at him.
We're still seeing this stuff happening on the regular. Just in general, when things, I'm fascinated, as you might know, I'm fascinated by the subject of failure because I've experienced a lot of it in my own career and in my personal life as well. And I think about it a lot.
I like the fact
He's
The
alluding
number one
to it.
quote
They're
that
very-
I-
they're
that I
very
stole from his
truthful in
personal
it.
They're very
partner,
truthful.
They're very
time when I talk
truthful.
about
And he'll
writing
let him have it. He
games,
doesn't care if
like
he's
that.
the
Failure
CEO
is
of
not
Xbox.
the opposite.
Oh,
But
yeah,
that's
you'll
only
pay me.
true if you can get past
He looks
feeling sorry for
disappointed.
yourself when something fails
Look at that
and
smirk.
sift through the rubble
He's
and
like,
start
I'll
figuring
Who's the
out
other guy?
what can we learn? What can we learn from this failure? What can we take
Who's
from
this
this?
guy?
What is
I don't
teachable?
know. The
So I
black
wanted to
guy,
ask
right?
Phil,
Yeah.
both
I don't
in general
know.
and in the case of Redfall, I know you said you were going to working towards kind of turning the game around, but like, do you have a formal process, and what does it look like in the case of Redfall when something doesn't meet expectations? Is it something you get into right away, or do you wait for the dust to settle? What is the post-mortem process? What is the what went wrong, and how do we prevent this from happening again process look like at Xbox?
Yeah, it's a great point.
That was a
And
lot.
I think I love your quote, Gary. I might lift that from you.
Start crying.
People don't have to care about this, but I'll talk about it. When we acquire studios, there's games that are in development when we acquire a studio, and then there's things that are either really early in development or not even conceived yet. And I think we need to improve on engaging in games that are midway through production when they become part of Xbox. I do think there's a different expectation for a game and even a team when you've been third party and all of a sudden you become part of first party. There's a different expectation in terms of how you're going to perform on our console. I think there's a different competitive set when people look at what this game is and the other games that they're going to say, hey, I want this game to feel as competitive as this other game on another console platform in our case. And we didn't do a good job early on in engaging with Arcane Austin to really help them understand what it meant to be part of Xbox and part of first party, and use some of our internal resources to help them and kind of move along that journey
says it all.
faster. So
That's a
kinda
good
left them
point.
to go
Like
work
that
it out.
it did seem like a third party game when I seen Redfall at first. So for them to make it exclusive, like they should.
He just sounds like he's just like I'm
He literally
giving
like
up.
He has nothing to say on that one. He doesn't. He just
like he literally just said we're lazy. It's our fault. We didn't help them. That's why it came out the way it did. And it's like it's us being Xbox fans is like you're losing my trust in Xbox now because like now if you guys are being so lazy with everything,
I'm not X.
I don't know like what exclusives that are coming
Always
out.
been
Like,
with PlayStation.
Listen.
like you're talking about how there's things that when you have a party join you, there's early things that's in development. There's things that
Yeah.
were mapped out that haven't even began it. But like if y'all aren't putting like you can't talk about how we have this whole thing and we being Xbox, we strategize a specific way in order to help you guys get there, but you don't provide them the resources to get there.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't make any sense. Like if y'all brought Arcane to make this game a first party game, y'all should have dubbed everything into this game. There's no reason why it should have came out like that. Like this is essentially your brand here. Redfall is like the logo for Xbox right now. And for like this to come out the way it did, I just have no hopes for Starfield.
But not only that,
Yeah.
it took forever for them to come out with it.
It
too.
did because it was delayed. What 2-3 times?
Yeah, because they announced it like 2 years ago.
I think so. It's been
a while.
It's been a while.
Like, and then for it to come out looking like shit.
Exactly.
Basically.
Oh, this seems like
lack of the better word.
Seems like an ongoing trend when unfinished games are being released and had to get patched up afterwards.
Yeah, yep.
It's like,
but it hurts even more when you realize a first party like Xbox isn't utilizing their time to help the studio.
Yeah,
it doesn't look.
That's why I say it looks bad on film. You're literally saying you're lazy and y'all didn't do.
So what is it going to be like going forward for everything else you're going to be putting out there? Yeah.
And it's because Xbox isn't a bad.
Come on, Aaron. I know you're quiet, man.
No, I just want him to finish.
It's not a bad platform. Like it's just.
It makes me think, like, are they putting more focus in on games like Hell's Blade? Like, because they've been kind of prepping that up for a while, too. Like, showing off, like, the real engine graphics on it and all the details.
Is that their game?
Yeah, it's like Xbox.
But I think that's the problem is that they keep focusing up on way too much the way it looks instead of actually coming back to, like, you know, how the game can actually
I'm not even sure that's the truth. Redfall looks like dog shit going through a tube.
I don't know, man.
Making a shish kebab.
They're trying. I don't know. It's just like it's hard to keep up with fucking Nintendo and PlayStation.
But I think sometimes during this interview, that's what he said. He said, "There's no world in where Starfield makes us sell our PS5s and Switches and all that stuff." And he said like first party. I think he said something along the lines of first party games don't guarantee selling consoles. And I think he's like. I know people are gonna hate me, but I think he's right on that to an extent. Like he is. Like no matter how we live in the modern console age where everyone here owns like 2 consoles basically. Like except for Nick, he owns like 5 PlayStations. So, but everyone, Danny, Mir, Don, they own like a Switch and or a PlayStation. You know, they own 2 consoles. So no one's owning one console in this day and age. This isn't like take a Genesis and Super Nintendo. No one's doing that. So like. When he says something on lines like, "Oh, a Starfield won't guarantee that people will sell their PlayStations on all that stuff," it's true. Like if you look at the GameCube, which I know Mayor loves the GameCube. No, it's a good console. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite Nintendo consoles ever. I love the GameCube. But what was the best games on it? Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, Metroid Prime, whatever. That's not moving units. They aren't. We had an exclusive Metal Gear Solid game on the GameCube, Twin Snakes, and they didn't do shit for it. And Metal Gear Solid was big as hell back then.
Oh yeah,
pretty
that's
big.
true.
It was really big.
Well, Metal Gear Solid isn't like a big thing that people want.
Back then, Metal Gear Solid wasn't a big thing people wanted.
I mean, I had Metal Gear Solid. Was it the Two Liberties or whatever? Sons of Liberty for PS2.
All right, but Resident Evil 4.
Yes,
Resident Evil 4 wasn't. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, but like I'm just saying, like GameCube had like bangers, Eternal Darkness, all that stuff.
Yep.
But like that didn't move systems. You know what I mean? And so what he's saying, like you're right. Don't slander your brand. He could have worded that way better. But slander your brand.
But see, I have an issue with that though, because like even everything you just said, like. Even if that's the case, right? Because you said one thing, right? The first thing you said is about how we all have different platforms, right? Yeah. Why do we have different platforms?
Keep our options open.
Just
in case for...
because we know Nintendo guarantees amazing graphics.
It's also because the exclusives, like we can't play certain games on different consoles.
Yeah. Exactly. That's pretty much, I'm going to say that's 85% of the reason why we have a different platform.
Right.
Now, even to your point, like, I'm pretty sure Nintendo outsells Sony, right?
Currently, right now.
But that still doesn't stop Sony from saying, "Hey, we're still going to give you great quality games,"
which they have been lately.
There's no reason for Phil to be saying, "Oh, great games don't drive sales." It's not about like I understand from a company's perspective, you're supposed to make money. I get that, but you don't have Sony over here bitching and nitpicking because Nintendo outsells them, like. I don't think that part really matters. The problem is that you're not making games. Like, you're just not making enough quality games.
I think Sony knows that the Switch, obviously their competitor, they know that you're not buying only a Switch. So of course they're not going to bitch about that. They know you're going to get a PS5 with your Switch regardless. So that's why I think they don't bitch about it.
But that's why I take issue with what he's saying. Like you're saying, oh, well, exclusive games aren't the only thing that moves consoles. Well, but it's not just about that though. It's about like, you know, really investing into your system.
So if you think about it, like you don't need an Xbox if you can play the same games on the Xbox on everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it's gonna make me not want to get the Xbox.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm still against them putting their games on other systems. I don't get what's the meaning of that. Honestly, I really don't. But like, I think Xbox lacks like a gimmick, so to speak, for like to get their systems in other people's houses. I just think they do.
Yeah, it seems like
the gimmick is there's no games. That's the problem. That's the gimmick.
I've been waiting for the longest to see
what is happening.
Something like this would happen because for the longest, it seemed like Xbox brands seemed like, at least like the newer generation, it seemed like third-party only games, like for the Game Pass. That was their main selling point.
It was.
So,
but you got to look at Xbox's main audience too. Their main audience are like, I mean, and being honest, broke type gamers who play games like Madden, 2K, and Call of Duty. Yeah, that's PlayStation as well. The highest selling games on PlayStation and Xbox are probably Call of Duty, Madden, 2K, whatever, and all that stuff.
But the thing with PlayStation, they have like games like Last of Us, where it makes their brand.
That makes their brand. Xbox, they kind of, I mean, did they fail with Halo? I don't know how. Halo Infinite kind of just fell off. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Halo Infinite fell off.
Yeah, but again, you don't need an Xbox to play Game Pass.
Precisely, and I don't. To me, man, honestly, I think
that's even worse.
That's worse. That's bad. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like putting Cuphead, like Cuphead's an indie game, right? Okay, that's not big. But imagine if that was only on Xbox. Like, yeah, you're limiting who get to play that game. But at the same time, this is gonna sound stupid, but I'd buy an Xbox for Cuphead. Like, what?
I wouldn't buy an Xbox.
I'd buy an Xbox for Cuphead if they kept it on there. If they keep Doom on Xbox.
But even to that though, how does that not drive sales? You literally just said that you'll go spend money to give them to play a specific game.
Well, I'm not. It'll drive sales for like maybe people like me, not everybody else.
But that's that what? I mean, it doesn't. That's the whole thing. People, but it's the concept about the platform having specific games to get people to buy it.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
But I think we're taking it.
Like the best way what he said, it pisses me off, and I hate to use this type of comparison. I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's like saying it's like being super fat, right? And like bitching about you having all these health problems, but not instead of just fixing the issue. Like work out, eat better. Like you can't just you can't talk about how we're losing. It's just we've been losing for so long. Even if we did make first party games, that's not going to help us sell. Yeah, it's like you're not even trying. Like
because then Xbox used to have Halo.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Right? Like just make your game.
They do. But the problem is that's like they. Come on, Halo, even though Halo and Gears of War are not the same game, they're still first-person shooter games at heart. That's why, even though they got Bethesda, right? So they own Doom now, right? They own Skyrim. That's going to be good. I don't know what Bethesda's doing right now, but if I was Xbox, I mean, to get started, yes, I would make sure those games are exclusive. I wouldn't even put them on PC. I know that sounds so fucked up and crazy. I wouldn't even put it on PC. Do like something that Sony does. Final Fantasy 16 is going to be on PlayStation only for how long? Like a year, right?
Yeah.
A year. It's gonna be on Sony for PlayStation PS5 for a year. Personally, me, I would keep Doom and those Elder Scrolls on Xbox for a year before. Make sure you get the most out of those games before getting the other consoles, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it sounded like again, I bring back Hell's Blade. Like that could be something that shows our face of Xbox, so a new brand of the next generation.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but even in that, Xbox need new IPs.
Yeah, that too.
They don't need just sequels and just Halo, another Halo. We need actual new games.
Can we honestly say that Nintendo don't make new IPs no more?
Nintendo, Astral Chain, ARMS,
Chain.
They've made
Astral
more
Chain
new games than Xbox has.
But Astral Chain don't guarantee.
Yeah,
they don't move consoles.
Is it on the level of a Zelda? No, but people still bought it though. People out there bought a Switch for Astral Chain. That's the only place you can play it.
Yeah, but that's something that sells into the existing install base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's not true.
New people
no one
like
out there
new
buying
people,
a Switch for Astro Chain.
That's not true though.
I love
Like,
Astro Chain.
That's not true,
I love
bro.
Astro- the sales of
That's
Astro Chain
not-
are like 1.5 million. No?
But people are still buying a Switch specifically for that game now. Don, isn't that one of the
yeah.
reasons you got
Oh
it?
yeah,
Like-
I was about to say that was.
That's one of the reasons you got it. I mean,
Oh,
you're a
yeah.
gamer though, Don.
Like,
yeah.
But for the casual audience, they aren't buying a Switch.
Yeah, I get what
for
you're
Astro
saying, like
Chain.
on a more majority
They're
level.
not buying it for Astro Chain.
I didn't buy a fucking Switch for Astro Chain. To this day, I still haven't played Astro Chain
You need
yet.
to play it. You need to play it. But like, I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. What you're saying is right. You don't.
It's like in a niche pocket.
We may have taken some of what he said out of context just a little bit.
Nah,
maybe
he on bullshit,
maybe he didn't mean to sound. Maybe he didn't mean to sound that
Bullshit,
harsh.
bro.
You don't slander the company and all that stuff. I think Xbox need to do what Nintendo and Sony are doing and find a way to sell into existing consumers that they already have.
How are they going to do that without games?
I mean, that's
You keep talking about this gimmick idea. What do they need to do?
I mean,
as of right now, they have nothing to offer.
They have nothing.
They have nothing to offer.
So how are they going to drive these units?
First start with like what you said. I start with first party exclusive.
Oh, but you were saying that doesn't drive though.
That
doesn't drive anything though. Like,
it's not going to drive it along with.
Doesn't make sales.
Then you got to tackle the whole online presence.
So all right,
Apparently
so
online, they like people got all these memes about it. Yeah, fix your brand up because apparently.
But it's a gaming it's a gaming platform. What's the best way to like represent your brand without having exclusive games? What else you gonna sell us on? The Kinect? Like what else are you gonna sell us on?
I'm sure a lot of people forgot about the Kinect.
Like literally, think about Sony without their first parties. No one would care.
That's not a lie. That's a lie.
All right.
That's a lie.
What do we buy PlayStation for?
Oh yeah.
We wouldn't care. But they would still sell 50 million PS5s a month
How?
off
What
of
are
2K and off of Madden.
But that's the
off
same
of
case
Call
for
of Duty.
Xbox though.
I think Xbox got its 20 to 25 million units sold. Now they have to find a way to catch up. And I think that they gotta find a way to catch up.
They're too reliant on the third party games.
Yeah, they were too, and it helped. Third party helped. Like I said, majority of the time, people who buy those consoles are not us.
Right.
They are dads, our uncles who don't play games.
Yeah, that's a small different demographic.
That's not a small demographic.
You're talking about Call of Duty and 2K. That's
not a small
and maybe
demographic.
Madden.
That's not a small demographic.
That's a small demographic.
That's not a small demographic.
I wouldn't say Call of Duty is a small.
Not a small demographic, but like those three games are a small percentage of what their actual income is. Like we're not saying like that is like 20 to 30% of Microsoft's and PlayStation's income. 2K isn't that big of a driver.
2K is
It's not as big as you think it is.
Right, like you're saying it like that's
when
a
PlayStation
huge,
pays for exclusive missions on 2K.
Yeah,
that's big.
That's
Why
not
else
bringing
would
in
they- why else would
$30
they do
million,
that?
bro.
That's bringing in quite a lot of money.
Yeah,
actually.
maybe 10 million, 15,
Not even.
but
No,
I think you dragging it with the 2K though.
I'm not dragging it. 2K.
Now I understand they have a huge fan base, but that goes with PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Yeah.
But guess what? Those games aren't big on PC. 2K
Because PC motherfuckers play Gary's mod.
Gary's mod.
Yeah.
Like they play Gary's mod and shit.
But that's
Minecraft.
but
They
why
don't care
else-
about
But
that.
why else? Like even Assassin's Creed, I remember back in the day on PS4, Sony paid for exclusive missions on Assassin's Creed and all that stuff. I think one time. Why they do that?
Bro.
Because Assassin's Creed is technically bigger than The Last of Us.
That's fine, but like you act like that didn't bring in this significant amount
You
of
think it
money.
did?
You know? Like,
They did that exclusive. Why else would Sony have
yeah.
Final Fantasy 16 as exclusive for so damn long? That's bringing in some people and money.
it is, but again, that's an exclusive game though. Like we're talking about exclusives here. You're talking about a game for me to go out and have a reason to buy it because I can't play it anywhere else.
They're too reliant, man.
Gotcha.
No,
That's the
no,
point.
he didn't get me. My heart still stands.
Like you,
Yeah.
so all right. So going back to the question, so you mentioned how can we rebrand Xbox, right?
Yeah.
First party games. What else can we do?
What else can we do? I mean, having aggressive marketing push too. Nintendo with the Wii U was seen as
So having aggressive,
aggressive marketing. They're how much? Like what? What is
So
it
you
gonna
want
do?
us to
We
market
already know
third-party
about
games?
X.
No, market the third party games. Get exclusive content out there for the third party games.
It goes back to exclusives.
It does.
There's no avoiding it.
There's no avoiding. You're right, but you gotta have an aggressive marketing push. Nintendo to the Wii U. If you saw a Wii U commercial, you would hate even being a Nintendo fan. Them Jones was horrible. But you gotta fix the marketing. Then you gotta do what Sony is doing. Exclusive missions on 2K. I hate 2K. But that's going to bring in like a good number of good number.
I refuse to believe
good number of people.
Unless they cut ties with like the other systems that you could play 2K on, everybody else is going to do other systems.
Exactly. Like you look at Nintendo, like they're high to the game, the Wild and all that stuff and all that stuff. But guess what? Some of their best games that me and you like, Astro Chain, Metroid Dread, Xenoblade Chronicles, they sell $3 million to $4 million at the
but
most.
that doesn't matter though. That's still a reason for people to buy the system. It doesn't matter if it sells as much as Breath of the Wild. I don't care. I can care less about it. I bought the Switch to play Breath of the Wild. Right. I didn't buy it because I wanted to play BioShock on it.
Yeah.
I bought it for Breath of the Wild.
But it helps to have it.
No, it doesn't. I can play BioShock on PlayStation. I don't care about it on the Switch.
Some people love the handheld factor.
I understand that. That's one reason to buy the Switch, but you're not buying it just to play third-party games.
You'd be surprised.
If you already have that game on another
PlayStation,
system, if you already have it on a system, you're not going to get the same game again if it's already there.
Mind you,
but on Twitter, there are dumbasses who bought The Witcher 3.
That's a very small percentage.
Exactly. Right. Like, mind you, BioShock and Assassin's Creed, all those games are already on PlayStation Plus. They're already on Game Pass. Technically, you'll be an idiot to get it on Switch because you have to pay for it.
You're right. But I have a friend named Nafis who bought NBA 2K23 on the Switch. On the Switch.
It's a small percentage.
That's not a small percentage.
Show me the ratio where the sales of 2K on the Switch is even in comparison to PlayStation.
I mean, it's not. You're right.
Like,
I bet you a lot of those sales come from because a lot of third-party games, they lower their price before like AAA games do.
It's another thing. Yeah, they do.
They do that first. Like they're the first ones to do it.
I mean, like I said, Mirror's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I'm not wrong, but you're saying I want to know what else can Xbox do outside of first party to get them to sell units.
Nothing.
I mean,
they get a refrigerator.
Nothing.
What else are we going to do?
Well, I mean, Game Pass helps. Game Pass does help.
But again,
clearly it doesn't. If he's saying,
remember, Game Pass isn't always that. You don't have to use Game Pass on the Xbox,
so you have to pay for that too.
Yeah, it's not really helping Xbox. It's helping Microsoft.
That it still comes back to having exclusives and exclusive features in general.
So it's all back to first party.
No, I said exclusive and exclusive features.
So what is gonna drive the Xbox?
I don't know. Maybe stop giving your games out to everybody. That's one, and maybe. Game Pass, I mean, I get it. He wants to make Xbox an all-inclusive ecosystem to bring in.
He can do that, but just make games.
I would say to help Xbox is for them to focus on whatever they're working on and actually like be in there helping them.
Yeah,
helping the developers come up with these games other than being some lazy asses. Basically, what he said.
And that dude right there, I know him, not personally, but I know of him.
Who, BG?
Yeah, BG.
Yeah.
By the way, he's an Xbox hater. He was talking shit about Xbox all the time. About, they need games. Bro, he talked shit about every Xbox exclusive that came out that was actually good. So don't.
What Xbox exclusives that were actually good? With the exception of
was good.
Okay,
Psychonauts, Cuphead was pretty.
But that was another one of those games that was a very low marketed in terms of sales. That's essentially like Astro Chain.
Yeah,
no one really cared about that. It did well. It sold. It was cool. But where's Fable Legends? Where's Perfect Dark? Where are these big games that we're looking for?
They need to focus on these actual games that people want.
Like Elder Scrolls 6. Where is this?
They need to actually be part of it. They need to stop
It's been like, bro, it takes time. Elder Scrolls 5 was what, 2012?
Do you want
How much more time do we need?
Do you want another
Not only 2012, but they made like 6 of them.
Exactly.
They made 6 of them.
And the Switch port is the worst. Still to this day. I don't even know why it was made for the Switch.
Because
my dumbass played it on the Xbox, on the PlayStation, on the Switch, and I have it on my Steam Deck.
But they made it for the Switch. Why? Why made it for the Switch? Because Nintendo realized first party alone will not get them those sales. They showed Skyrim in the first trailer for the Switch. Skyrim? A game that Nintendo dudes will not give a shit about? Who did they marketing that to?
Or they would have just thought that it would be cool to have this legendary game on the Switch.
No, not even cool. They knew for a fact that people do.
I have fun on that shit. I'll tell you that right now. I play that shit on any platform, and
Really?
Skyrim is still my favorite game.
So was that like that helped you make a choice to buy a Switch?
No,
not even a little bit.
no.
But
We already had the game elsewhere.
I already had the Switch before they even ported it over to the thing.
But okay, Danny's different. But
how many other people probably had the Switch before it came out?
They
right
showed
here
Skyrim.
is in the same percentage.
They showed Skyrim for a reason on the Switch. On its first commercial, the first announcement of the Switch, you show Mario, Zelda, and Skyrim.
That's cool, but it still is the shittiest version of the game.
They don't have the shittiest version. People bought. CD Projekt said they made a profit off the Switch version of Witcher 3. The Switch version was like my grandmom down the steps. Like what?
The Switch version of The Witcher was not good.
And Nintendo has to do that because like just like Sony and Xbox, like you can't just have a platform with just first parties because what if the people who only have a Switch, it's not gonna be fair to them.
Precisely. So that's why I think first party alone will not do it.
Yeah, but that's the main driving factor is the first party game. Think about how many people are going to get the Zelda now.
Yeah.
Like, think about how many people are going to buy a Switch just because it's here.
The Switch Lite too is cheap.
Yeah, exactly. So you're saying nobody's. So you're saying
they will.
So people are going to go ahead and buy BioShock collection for a Switch.
I'm not saying that, but they
opposed to getting Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
There's a reason they showed 2K in the first trailer for the Switch. The basketball game.
Like I'm sure Nintendo was like, okay, our best sellers are our first parties, but let's just make sure we get Mortal Kombat so fighting game fans will have something to play on our platform.
It's just to make a diversity.
It's all it is, diversity. Like
in Nintendo's head, Nintendo's head, they expecting you to only own the Switch sometimes.
Yeah,
which is cool, but they have to benefit. Like,
I mean, I only got Mortal Kombat on the Switch because it was like $4 on sale. See what I'm saying? So who cares about those things?
I think the best way
we only get the systems for the first party. I have an Xbox, a PlayStation, a Switch, and a Steam Deck. So I got Steam because you only could play PC games on Steam.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got the Xbox, so you could play just Xbox exclusives like the older ones because they ain't shit. And then you got PlayStation, obviously. You got all the first party PlayStation games, and then you got Switch. Like,
okay, to sum it up though, I just think
I was about to say
we're all right in a sense. But one thing,
well, you're wrong.
No, but one thing alone will not fix it. I'm sorry.
One thing alone will fix it.
No,
it will significantly improve the issue.
It will not change people like his mind.
Okay, so
at all.
Yeah, it would if the games were of good quality.
What does the PlayStation have that Xbox doesn't? That the
brand loyalty. People have been gaming on PlayStation since like 1990s.
You think that's it? Not the exclusive?
Brand loyalty, the exclusives as well.
I think it's mostly the exclusive.
Yeah, I don't care about the brand.
People get this.
I would switch from Sony in a heartbeat.
So
Sony getting on my nerves lately.
The loyalty lies within the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Okay.
Right? Zelda, whatever. Any game out here is based off of that game, not the system.
Spider-Man 2, that's
coming. But
that's what I'm saying.
Why do you think they fought so hard to keep Call of Duty off Xbox?
But just like Ramir said, you're wrong again because you said brand loyalty, and it's not brand loyalty. It's the game. The game is what it is. So if you had these PlayStation exclusives on the Xbox too, you think that somebody would just get a PlayStation because they want to, or because it's a PlayStation?
If your friends own a PlayStation, you're more likely to get a PlayStation.
That's true. That's wrong too because of crossplay.
Oh yeah, I mean now there's wrong, but come on, they're still gonna get a PlayStation.
No,
it's because
you would
exclusive.
I mean, if you like the design of it, yeah, like. But other than that,
I kind of do like.
Listen, we'll agree to disagree.
I say like to sum it all up, like Xbox just needs to.
They need
to step up.
They need multiple.
Focus on that Starfield that's coming out.
Yeah,
make sure you put enough money in that.
I'm looking forward to that Hellblade. Like that would be something that would drive me towards Xbox.
Be careful because it might not be good because they're putting too much focus on Starfield.
Oh yeah,
Xbox.
Like, 2 decades.
They're focusing on their Microsoft. What is it? The Surface Pro.
Forget Fable.
That's more important right now.
Forget Skyrim. I mean, Elder Scrolls. Forget all that. We got Starfield coming.
Yeah.
So
Xbox.
Don't expect any other exclusives or anything other than Starfield because that's their main focus.
My last word. Xbox turn on PS5.
Xbox. See you on the other side.
Peace.